Hello, I'm Josh Slagter, here with Press Prep Sports editor Jane Boss, and we are going to talk about the upcoming boys basketball postseason. Jane, first, I want to get your impressions on West Michigan basketball as a whole this year.
Josh, it's been kind of a crazy year in that there's no team that really stands out. There's no individuals that really stand out. We have a lot of really good teams and a lot of really good players, but not the single individual. But these teams could do something. They could make a long run in the postseason.
And the first team we want to talk about is Wayland. They were the last undefeated team. They've fallen recently, but what do you assess of their chances of doing well in the playoffs?
They certainly will do well in the districts. They're playing South Christian Monday, which is going to be a tough test because they've beat South twice already this year. But that'll be a good test for them. But they should win their district. Their regional, it's going to get tougher for them. But, that's why they play the game. They could play Zeeland East or Unity Christian in the regional, and I think the winner out of there could go to the semifinals or the finals.
The next team we're going to talk about is Forest Hills Northern. Jane, what do you think of the Huskies' chance at postseason success?
Forest Hills Northern is going to win their district. They're the clear-cut favorite at Forest Hills Eastern. They should get out of it. They have a great team. They have Cole Klein at guard, Brian Huntley at guard. It's a solid team. Connor Malloy, they have lots of solid players, and Coach Steve Harvey does a great job with them. Now, when they get to the regionals, it's going to get tougher. They'll probably play Wyoming Park. But Forest Hills Northern is a solid team that could go a long way.
The next team we're going to talk about is Tri-Unity Christian. They're probably one of the best teams in the area, but they're also a Class D team. Jane, does this help their chances at making it to the Final Four?
I think Tri-Unity Christian could possibly make a run on Class A or B. They're a Class D team. They're going to get to the finals. They could win the whole thing again. The defenders are awesome. Mark Keeler does a great job coaching these guys. They have two awesome players, Dan Pastel on the inside, and they have a great little sophomore point guard. They're going to do a lot of things well.
The next team we're going to talk about is Grand Rapids Christian, the City League champion. Jane, how do you like their chances?
They have a great chance to win their district. They're playing at home. They open up Monday against Ottawa Hills, a team they've beaten twice already this year. Now, they're the outright City League champs, and so Grand Rapids Christian should win this one. All the area Class A districts head out to Grand Haven for the regionals, so if Grand Rapids Christian is the best Class A team in the area, they should get out regionals too.
Finally, we're going to talk about a couple of teams on the OK Green, Zeeland East and Unity Christian. First, Jane, what do you think about Zeeland East?
Zeeland East is a great team. Corey Van Dusen, the little junior, he does a great job. He kind of reminds you of Drew Neitzel when Drew was playing in high school. It's kind of that same kind of gym rat player who does a great job. But Zeeland East is going to have its hands full against Unity Christian once again. The third time this year they could play each other. Of course, Zeeland East has to beat Allendale first on Monday. It's not going to be easy for the Chicks, and they have not won a district for a long time, and I think they're due.
And what about Unity Christian?
The Crusaders are a great team. They're a solid team all the way around. They have Tom Snickers. They have Jeremy Dykstra. They have a lot of good players. Cody Vancouver, and it's a good, solid team. And Scott Sozman knows what to do. Last year they went to the Class B semifinals, and there's no reason they couldn't make it back there again.
Okay, well, that wraps up our postseason preview for high school basketball. Check back for some March Madness, which happens to start in February. Thank you.